The console, also known variously as the mixer, mixing board, or desk, has always been the heart of the recording studio, handling everything from taking in the mic signals and routing them to the multitracks, to breaking out all the individual tracks in the mix into separate channel strips for hands-on mixing and processing. In traditional high-end studios, this is, a large frame console taking up much of the space in the control room. In their heyday, high-end console makers like Neve, and especially SSL, ruled the roost with a series of classic models. But nowadays professional recording facilities, especially smaller studios and project studios, may be just as likely to have no big physical mixer, instead relying on either a smaller console or just an analog front end comprised of a minimal number of dedicated pieces of hardware, like mic pre's, DIs, and compressors, coupled with a full-featured virtual console within the DAW. Many of the biggest facilities still do utilize large-frame consoles, but though the transition took a while, thanks to the availability of very high-quality plug-in processing, which often emulates the sound and function of analog gear, mixing in the box, entirely or almost entirely in the virtual domain, is now completely mainstream. But whether a project is done in the traditional way, recording and mixing through a physical board, or with a more selective analog front end in a DAW mixer, the principles and most of the technical considerations are still the same. Proper gain staging should still be maintained. Standard mix processes work the same way whether they're hardware or software, and the recorded tracks and finished mix should have the same audio quality whatever kind of console was employed, real or virtual.